Over millions of years, powerful geological forces have shaped some of the most remarkable landscapes on Earth. In China, towering mountain ranges rise above the horizon. Vast river valleys cut across the land. They have nourished communities and helped shape the course of Chinese civilization. Many have also become part of local legends and cultural identity. Join us as we explore some of the most extraordinary places in China. Welcome to Orca Planet T5. Leshan Giant Buddha, Sichuan Province. Carved right into a cliff face in Sichuan Province, the Leshan Giant Buddha is a giant like no other. Standing 233 feet tall, it's the tallest stone Buddha statue on Earth, watching silently over 3 rivers below. Built over 1,200 years ago, by hand, no machines, this statue is a marvel of ancient engineering and artistry. Its calm face, detailed curls, and clever drainage system reveal incredible skill. Legend says a monk named Haitong started the statue to calm wild river currents believed to be controlled by a demon. It's said he gouged out his eyes to stop corrupt officials from stealing money, and that his eyes miraculously grew back. Talk about devotion. Surrounded by mountains shaped like a sleeping Buddha, with rivers flowing quietly beneath the site, radiates peaceful but powerful energy. Standing here isn't just about seeing a statue, it's stepping into a story of faith, mystery, and history carved in stone. Zhangjiajie, Hunan Province. Zhangjiajie is nothing short of magical. Located in Hunan Province, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is famous for thousands of towering sandstone pillars that soar over 3,000 feet into the sky. These surreal formations disappear into swirling mists, creating a landscape that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie. No wonder they inspired the floating Hallelujah Mountains in Avatar. This region is home to ethnic groups like the Tujiabai and Miao, who keep vibrant traditions, colorful festivals, and ancient folklore alive. Legends tell of gods and spirits protecting the mountains, adding mystery to the stunning views. With breathtaking sights like the glass bridge over Zhangjiajie Grand Canyon and the world's tallest outdoor elevator, this place is a playground for adventurers and dreamers alike. Zhangjiajie isn't just a destination, it's a real-life fantasy waiting for you. Each bend reveals new bursts of color, shape. Tourists move along the banks cautiously, witnessing a masterpiece untouched by human hands. From this kaleidoscope of rivers, we turn to the vast reflective Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Tourists move along the bank, witnessing a masterpiece untouched by human hands. The salt flat stretches endlessly, a blinding white under the sun, Hexagonal salt patterns cover the ground, carved over millennia by evaporation and mineral. Vehicles cross as tiny specks, highlighting the vastness and surreal scale of the landscape. Cover the ground, carved over millennia. When rain arrives, the surface transforms. Tourists tread carefully, mesmerized by this alien and pristine expanse. As the horizon vanishes into a seamless reflection, the misty pillars of China await discovery. Zhangjiajie Sandstone Pillars, China. Quartz sandstone columns rise like ancient sentinels, their bases narrower than their tops, defying logic. Mist drifts through the valleys, revealing vegetation clings stubbornly green crowns perched on cliffs that seem impossible to scale. Some pillars soar over the 200 meters, monuments shaped by tectonics and erosion. Tourists cross glass bridges, suspended above dizzying drops, hearts racing at the scale of it all. Beyond the floating mountains, the Mount Roraima, Venezuela, Brazil, The flat summit rises from the clouds carved by wind and rain over millions of years. Sheer cliffs drop into hidden valleys, their edges sharp and unforgiving. Mist rolls across the plateau, hiding secrets in every corner. Strange plants cling to rocky crevices, surviving in isolation. The plateau hikers trace narrow trails, feeling awe and humility with each step. A crimson canopy stretches above, casting shadows that twist. The air hums with the subtle life of plants and animals that exist nowhere else, unseen by the world. Mist drifts across the rocky plateaus, softening the edges of a landscape both alien and mesmerizing. You pause, breathing in the raw beauty, realizing that this place has remained untamed for millennia. White Desert, Egypt. You step into the desert, where chalk-white formations rise like ghostly. The wind sweeps across the plains, shaping the rocks in silence over millennia. Shadows stretch and shift, with the sun making the landscape. The air is dry and still, carrying a sense of ancient emptiness that humbles. Every step reveals the delicate balance of erosion and you pause, feeling the stark beauty and quiet power of a place untouched by human hands. Chocolate Hills, Philippines. Six minutes, 28 seconds to 6 minutes, 36 seconds. The hills rise in perfect cones. Sunlight sweeps across the slopes, revealing subtle patterns etched into the landscape. Mist drifts through the valleys, softening the scene and adding depth to the view. The symmetry of the hills captures the precision of natural formation over time. Depth to the view. Visitors feel dwarfed by the scale. Standing here, one can observe the harmony of nature, where time and erosion craft enduring beauty. Bungle Bungles, Australia. The beehive-shaped dome stripes of orange and black streak across the rock, revealing the hidden history of the land. Shadows stretch across valleys, twisting with the sun and altering the perception of scale. The air is dry and still, carrying the quiet weight of time and isolation. Visitors move among the formations, sensing the endurance and precision that shaped each dome. You pause on a ridge, feeling the awe of standing in a place where nature's forces have crafted wonders beyond explanation. (2:19 to 2:25). You approach the crater, feeling the heat rise from the fiery chasm, warning you of its raw power. Flames twist and dance, endlessly, painting the night sky in hues of red and orange. The ground trembles slightly beneath your feet, a subtle reminder of the forces at work. Sulfur-scented air fills your lungs, sharp and alien, anchoring you. The desert stretches endlessly around you, silent, except you pause at the edge, wondering how long this fire has burned, and imagining what it would be like to step. Devil's Tower, USA. The edge, wondering how. Leonui? The tower rises abruptly from the plains, its jagged column. Shadows fall across the base, twisting as the sun moves, making the stone appear alive. Wind whips around the cliffs, carrying the scent of pine and dry earth, sharpening the senses. Climbers trace narrow cracks, testing both skill and courage, feeling the ancient stone under their hands. From the top, the plains spread endlessly, a reminder of how small and fleeting human life is. The tower stands silently, a sentinel of time that has witnessed centuries without moving. Iceland, volcanoes, Iceland. A sentinel of volcanic peaks pierce the clouds, glowing with molten heat. Lava flows carve dark paths across the earth, twisting unpredictably with each surge. Ash clouds swirl in the wind, reducing visibility and adding a sense of danger. The ground trembles faintly beneath your feet, a reminder of forces unseen yet unstoppable. Sulfur scents fill the air, sharp and choking, signaling the volcano's restless energy. You stand at the edge, feeling the Earth's fury and realizing its beauty can be deadly. Pinnacles Desert, Australia. Feeling the jagged limestone spires rise abruptly from the desert floor, casting long shadows across the sand. Heat shimmers above the Orca landscape, distorting The wind whistles through narrow gaps, carrying fine grains that sting the skin and eyes. Narrow gaps carrying Every step between the pinnacles feels uncertain, as if the land itself tests your courage. The silence is heavy, broken only by the crunch of sand underfoot and distant calls of birds. You pause at the edge of a ridge, realizing this desert holds secrets the world has yet to understand. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. It's the world has yet to understand. You step onto the basalt columns, feeling the solidity of ancient stone beneath your feet. Stone Forest, Shilin, China. Jagged limestone pillars rise from the earth, carved over millions of years, defying logic and expectation. Mist drifts through narrow passages, softening the edges of each spire and creating a sense of mystery. Carved over millions of years, defying the air hums with silence, punctuated only by distant echoes, emphasizing the scale of the formations. Each pillar tells the story of ancient seas pressure and erosion hidden from human sight. Visitors weave cautiously through the forest, feeling dwarfed by. You pause to look upward, realizing that these stones have stood untouched for eons, a landscape. Fly Geyser, USA. You pause to look upward, realizing that these stones. 8 minutes 42 seconds to 8 minutes 49 seconds. Hot water erupts continuously from the geyser, carrying minerals. Algae coat the travertine in brilliant green. Steam rises. The desert air is silent and dry, highlighting the vibrant colors and strange shapes of the geyser. Visitors move cautiously around the pools, sensing the delicate balance of water minerals and life. Geyser. The geyser flows endlessly, a living sculpture in the desert. Lake Natron, Tanzania. The lake glows red and orange. Its alkaline waters rise quietly, creating flamingos gather in shallow pools, their reflections scattered across the colored surface. The air carries a sharp saline scent, hinting at the chemical forces shaping the landscape. Distant volcanoes frame the horizon, reminding visitors of the geologic power at work. The lake stretches endlessly, a surreal mirror of nature. Rocky boulders, New Zealand. You step onto the beach where massive spheres emerge from the sand, shaped by unseen forces over millennia. Boulders. Each boulder holds subtle cracks and patterns, evidence of time and relentless waves. The ocean hums softly, brushing against the stones and filling the air with rhythm and motion. Shadows stretch across the shore. Visitors move carefully, sensing the enormity and mystery of each rounded monolith. The air with rhythm. You pause, captivated, aware that these stones have watched the world change around them. Door to Hell, Darvaza Gas Crater, Turkmenistan. Captivated, aware that these stones have watched the world change. One minute 41 seconds to 1 minute 51 seconds. The sharp edges rise before you. Shadows stretch and twist with the sun, challenging your eyes to perceive. A crisp breeze sweeps across the formation, carrying the scent of pine and rock into your senses. Shadows stretch, and every careful step reminds you of and for a moment, you realize Rainbow Mountains, China. Layers of vibrant rock rise sharply from the plateau, carved by ancient forces. Sunlight glances off the ridges, igniting the colors in a spectacle that feels almost unreal. The wind sweeps across the peaks, carrying fine dust that blurs the line between earth and sky. Footsteps crunch along the narrow paths, echoing in the quiet vastness of the mountains. Ignite. Shadows shift continuously, making the Standing at the edge, you can't help but marvel at a landscape that seems too strange to be of this Wulingyuan caste. Landscape, China. The mountains. Columns of rock rise like ancient sentinels, shrouded in mist that moves with a life of its own. At a landscape that sunlight pierces the haze, illuminating. The forest grips the cliffs, each tree clinging to the stone, as if holding on for survival. Valleys stretch into the distance, carved by visitors tread carefully, their presence dwarfed by the scale and silence of this impossible land. The forest grips the cliff to the stone, as if holding on for. You stand in awe, realizing that this is a place where Badlands, U.S., South Dakota. Leo. You stand. The sun beats down on the layered cliffs, painting the canyons in golden light, inviting you to explore their depths. Leo. Erosion has carved jagged peaks and valleys, each one telling a story older than any living memory. Painting the canyons in golden light, a dry wind whistles across the ridges, carrying dust and the faint scent of minerals into your senses, telling a story. Your footsteps echo light. Every ridge and crevice challenges your perception, reminding you how small you are against the scale. The land stretches endlessly before you, its raw pulse reminding you that time moves on far beyond your presence. Glowworm Tunnel, Australia. You enter the dark tunnel where thousands of glowworms illuminate the walls, casting The air is cool and damp, carrying the earthy scent of the tunnel and the faint whisper of dripping water. You enter the dark tunnel. Tiny lights shimmer above you, flickering like a constellation frozen in time, mesmerizing every eye. Footsteps echo softly, blending with the quiet hum of nature that has thrived undisturbed for centuries. Your eyes follow the glowing threads, tracing patterns that feel alive and almost sentient in the darkness. For a moment, you feel suspended in another world, surrounded by a galaxy of tiny, radiant stars. Singing sand dunes, China, Mongolia. The dunes rise in endless waves, golden ridges shifting with the force of the wind, echoing across the desert. Each step disturbs the sand, The sun glares from above, casting sharp contrasts between peaks and valleys, intensifying the desert's surreal beauty. A breeze carries the scent of dry earth and hot sand. The dunes stretch endlessly, their curves and slopes both mesmerizing and disorienting to the eye. You stop listening to the haunting hum, feeling as if the desert itself Spotted Lake, Kliluk, Canada. You stop listening to the haunting hum, feeling the lake shimmers with countless mineral-rich pools, each one a circle of green, blue, and gold. Sunlight reflects off the surface, highlighting the unusual patterns that seem almost deliberate. The lake shimmers with countless mineral-rich pools. The air is crisp and still, carrying the scent of salt and earth across the surrounding hills. Visitors walk along the edges carefully, feeling the delicate balance that keeps the Every glance reveals new shapes and colors, as if the lake is alive and constantly shifting. You gaze across the surface, mesmerized by a phenomenon so strange it feels beyond explanation. Weiyakwan, Crescent Lake, Gansu. Have you ever stood before a natural wonder so perfect that it almost seems like it was sculpted by the gods themselves? Weiyakwan Crescent Lake in Gansu is one of those places. Nestled in the middle of the desert, this crescent-shaped oasis has been a vital source of water for travelers along the ancient Silk Road for centuries. The contrast between the shimmering blue water and the golden sand dunes surrounding it is breathtaking. The lake, which curves like a crescent moon, seems to defy the harsh desert environment. Local legends say that the lake was created by a tear from the moon goddess falling to earth to save the weary travelers crossing the desert. Walking around the lake, you can almost feel the history beneath your feet, the footsteps of merchants and pilgrims who once relied on this oasis to survive. Today, Weiyakwan is not only a natural marvel, but a symbol of endurance and hope in the harshest of environments. Ready to explore an oasis where time stands still and the desert whispers ancient stories. Penglai Pavilion in Shandong is that place. Perched on the shores of the Bohai Sea, this ancient pavilion is part of one of China's most famous scenic spots, with a history that dates back over 2,000 years. The pavilion is not just an architectural wonder, it's deeply tied to Chinese mythology. According to legend, Penglai is the home of the immortals, a place where the gods live and drink from the elixir of life. Locals believe that when the weather is right, you can see the immortals crossing the sea to their heavenly home. Walking through Penglai Pavilion, you can almost feel the magic in the air, with its ancient architecture blending seamlessly into the misty landscape. This isn't just a visit, it's a journey into a world where mythology, history, and natural beauty come together. Are you ready to step into the land of the immortals and discover a place that has inspired legends for millennia? Xishuangbanna Tropical Botanical Garden, Yunnan. Have you ever walked through a garden so lush it feels like you've entered a secret tropical paradise? The Xishuangbanna Tropical Botanical Garden in Yunnan is a place like no other. With its vibrant flora, exotic plants, and towering trees, this botanical garden is one of the largest and most diverse in China, home to thousands of species of plants and flowers. Located in the heart of the tropical rainforest, Xishuangbanna is a haven for nature lovers and botanists alike. As you wander through its pathways, you'll encounter everything from towering bamboo groves to rare and endangered species of orchids and rhododendrons. The garden is also a center for research and conservation dedicated to preserving the unique biodiversity of the region. But it's not just the plants that make Xishuangbanna special, it's the atmosphere. The air is thick with the scents of tropical flowers, and the sounds of exotic birds and insects fill the air. It's a place where the beauty of nature envelops you, creating a sense of calm and wonder. Ready to lose yourself in the vibrant colors and tranquility of one of China's most breathtaking gardens. Huku Waterfall, Shanxi/Shaanxi. Have you ever witnessed the raw power of nature in a way that takes your breath away? Hukou Waterfall, straddling the border between Shanxi and Shanxi, is a place that does just that. The mighty Yellow River, known for its power and unpredictability, crashes down in a thunderous roar, creating a mist that rises like a cloud of steam. Standing before the waterfall, you can feel the ground vibrate beneath your feet as the water thunders into the gorge below. The sheer size and power of the waterfall are humbling, and the golden brown hue of the river, mixed with the surrounding rocks and lush greenery, creates a stunning contrast that seems almost unreal. The locals have their own legends about the Hukou waterfall, one of which speaks of a giant who used to guard the waters, ensuring the river's flow was never interrupted. Today, the waterfall still seems to embody that mythic power, reminding us of nature's ability to awe and inspire. Ready to witness the immense strength of one of China's greatest natural wonders? Nuodeng Ancient Village, Yunnan. Have you ever visited a village so steeped in history that it feels like you've stepped into another time? Nuodeng Ancient Village in Yunnan is a place where the past lives on undisturbed by the march of time. Tucked away in the mountains, this village has been home to the ethnic Yi people for over 1,000 years. The stone houses with their tiled roofs and narrow alleys give you a glimpse into ancient ways of life. As you walk through the village, you'll notice how every building and stone feels like part of a living history, each carrying the stories of generations that have lived here. The village is famous for its salt production, which has been a cornerstone of the community for centuries. The legends of Nuodeng tell of its founding by a group of immigrants who built a home in the mountains, and the village grew into a center of culture and trade. Today, Nuodeng still retains its charm and cultural integrity. Are you ready to explore a place where every stone, every path holds a story of resilience and tradition? Mount Wuyi Fujian. Have you ever stood on a mountain so full of history that it feels like the land itself holds ancient wisdom? Mount Wuyi, located in Fujian, is one of China's most iconic mountains and a UNESCO World Heritage Site famed for its natural beauty and cultural significance. It's not just a mountain, it's a spiritual journey. The lush forests and mist-covered peaks give Mount Wuyi a sense of mystery, while the river that winds through the mountains adds an element of serenity to this majestic landscape. The mountain is deeply connected to Chinese philosophy and tea culture, with the region being home to some of the finest tea in the world. It is here that the Wuyi rock tea, considered a cultural treasure, is grown. Legends surrounding the mountain speak of Taoist sages who lived here, finding enlightenment in the tranquility of the surroundings. Mount Wuyi isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to connect with nature, culture, and spirituality. Ready to walk the same paths that countless pilgrims and philosophers have walked for centuries. Shaolin Temple, Henan. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to step into the birthplace of one of the most famous martial arts in the world? Known worldwide as the cradle of Kung Fu, Shaolin Temple has been a center of spiritual and martial practice for over 1,500 years. The temple's iconic Shaolin monks are known for their discipline and incredible martial arts skills, a tradition that has been passed down through generations. Local legends speak of the first Shaolin monks who defended the temple from invaders using their newly developed martial arts techniques. These surreal places aren't just destinations, they're gateways to new worlds where nature's wonders and ancient stories come alive. If your heart is calling for adventure and your soul craves the extraordinary, it's time to step beyond the familiar and discover these hidden gems. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, open your mind, and set out on a journey that will forever change how you see the world. Which place would you visit first? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's dream and explore together. Terracotta Army, Lebanon, Shanxi. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to stand in front of an army that's been guarding the secrets of an ancient empire For over 2,000 years, the Terracotta Army in Xi'an is one of the most awe-inspiring archaeological sites in the world. Discovered by accident in 1974, the terracotta warriors are life-size statues that were buried with China's first emperor Qin Shi Huang to protect him in the afterlife. Walking through the vast underground pits, you'll come face to face with thousands of soldiers, each with unique facial features and expressions standing guard in perfect formation. The level of detail is astonishing, and the sheer number of statues gives you a sense of the emperor's power and ambition. Local legends say that the emperor believed he would live forever, and his terracotta army was meant to ensure his eternal reign. The Terracotta Army is more than just a historical site. It's a symbol of China's rich cultural heritage and the belief in the afterlife. Ready to witness the silent guardians of an ancient empire, where every statue tells a story of power, fear, and immortality. Orca Lake Yunnan. Have you ever stood by a lake so vast it feels like an endless stretch of water where mountains meet the sky in perfect harmony? Orca Lake in Yunnan is one of those magical places. With its crystal-clear waters and breathtaking views, the lake stretches across over 250 square kilometers, surrounded by majestic mountains and the tranquil charm of ancient villages. Orca Lake is not just about its beauty, it's also deeply embedded in the local culture of the Bai people. The lake's shimmering surface reflects not only the sky, but also the ancient stories and traditions of the Bai, who have lived here for centuries. Every year they hold a grand festival to honor the lake and its spiritual significance. As you sail across the lake on a traditional boat, you'll feel like you're drifting through a living painting, surrounded by temples, pagodas, and villages that seem untouched by time. It's a place where nature and culture coexist, where the calm waters hold stories of generations that have lived in harmony with the land. ready to immerse yourself in the serenity of a lake that's as timeless as the mountains surrounding it. Wudang Mountains, Hubei. Have you ever visited a place so steeped in spiritual history that every rock and tree seems to carry the weight of centuries of wisdom? The Wudang Mountains in Hubei are one such place. Known as the birthplace of Taoism, these mountains are home to some of the most revered Taoist temples and martial arts practices in China. As you wander through the misty mountain paths, you'll find yourself walking through a landscape of ancient pines, tranquil temples, and serene monasteries. The Wudang Mountains are not just a UNESCO World Heritage Site, they are a living testament to Taoist philosophy and culture. Legends say that the mountains are a place of immortality, where sages once meditated and practiced the sacred arts of Taoism. The Wudang Mountains are also famous for their association with Wudang martial arts, particularly Tai Chi. The very air here seems to pulse with energy, and the mountain's sacred temples invite you to pause, breathe deeply, and connect with the peace and balance that Taoism seeks to bring. Would you be willing to step into a place where history, spirituality, and martial arts meet in perfect harmony? Anshi Grand Canyon, Hubei, Xizhuanggang. Have you ever stood at the edge of a canyon so majestic it takes your breath away? The Anshi Grand Canyon in Hubei is one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders in China, with towering cliffs, deep valleys, and rivers that carve their way through the landscape. It's often referred to as the Little Grand Canyon of China, and once you stand at its edge, you'll understand why. The canyon stretches for over 108 kilometers, with dramatic rock formations, hidden caves, and crystal-clear streams that invite you to explore their depths. The lush green forests surrounding the canyon add an element of mystery, creating a landscape where nature's beauty is at its most raw and untamed. The Enshi Grand Canyon is also steeped in local legends. Locals believe the canyon is protected by ancient spirits, and as you hike through the rugged terrain, you can almost feel the presence of these guardians. Ready to embark on an adventure through one of China's most stunning and mysterious landscapes?